Flag Plus Football Tier 1 Division Championship. I'm Brent Bakken. I'm joined by my broadcast partner, FPF veteran Jeff Rosenblatt. We're finally here. We've had a bunch of championship games. This is the cream of the crop, the creme de la creme, if you will, the final game of championship weekend. What kind of game are you expecting between the 6-1-1 Royaume Luminaire and obviously the 5-3 450 Ballers?
I mean, these are two teams with a lot of veteran players. I think it's going to be a high-octane offensive game, except don't count out the Royaume Luminaire defense. These guys have been in the league for years. They understand schemes, especially what the 450 guys do with Jared and Jeansley doing the double quarterback. I don't think it's going to surprise the RL guys as much as you think. So look for maybe a big stop from RL somewhere to change the dynamic of this game.
So you look at these teams, right? I mean, they met twice already this year. Back in Week 8, Royaume Luminaire won by a score of 35-30. It was a fantastic game. It came down literally to the final play. Alex Poulain-Rio dropped a game-winning Hail Mary TD pass from Jerry Taylor on the final play of the game. And then they met just a week ago, right? In the quarterfinals, the 450 Ballers getting revenge, winning that game by a score of 32-25. So now the question is, can the 450 Ballers beat Royaume Luminaire 2 times in a week? We'll have to see.
We're going to have to see. I think it's going to be a great game. They're very evenly matched guys. Like we said before, a lot of experience on both of these squads. I'm looking for a very tight game where, you know, as I usually say on these broadcasts, one stop could be the difference in this game. But, again, look for some explosive offense. You have Jeansley Alexis, who's one of the most dynamic players in all of FPF. And you have Jesse Dupuis, who is becoming up there as one of the top quarterbacks in all of FPF. Real experienced guy. So I'm looking for a great game.
And obviously, look at both rosters, right? We have guys. We have AJ Gomes. We have, obviously, Jesse Dupuis, like you talked about. Marc-Andre Lapointe, Jared Taylor, Jean-Z Alexis. Who's an X factor, starting with Royaume Luminaire? Who's one of those under-the-radar guys who you might think can make an impact on this game?
I'm going to take Alexis Gaumont. He is a guy that's been in the Alpha T, Urgence Medic, Royaume Luminaire system for years. He's got great chemistry with Jesse, and he's also a great defender. So let's look for him to be the X factor for the RL team. And for 450, give me AJ's brother, Nick, to possibly make some huge plays on offense. He may go under the radar because they have a lot of explosive guys, so maybe look for him to make a few big plays on offense.
All right. So, I mean, it's going to be a good match. Obviously, Nick actually, he played the first 4 weeks of the season. I have to see. I'm not sure if he's in attendance here tonight. I don't believe I've seen him here.
Yes. I saw him right there.
Okay,
he's in the red and white.
There you go, with the red and white. So, yeah, my apologies. So he's here, obviously. So it's been a couple weeks since he's played. And it's a big match. Here we go. Royaume Luminaire, they're starting with the ball on offense. So now if you're Jesse Dupuis, what are you calling here? Are you trying to take a deep shot right away to start off the game to set the tone, or what are you doing?
I'm probably calling a few safe plays to get myself in rhythm, and then if I get around midfield, maybe take a shot there.
Marc-Andre Lapointe at the snap. Both teams have dark jerseys, so Royaume Luminaire is going to have to wear the yellow pennies. And Dupuis, not on the same page with Alexis Gaumont, just kind of shoots it out of bounds there.
Great defense there by the 450 guys. Wasn't anything there, so Jesse just threw the ball away to live to fight another down.
So 2nd and long now. So we see the receivers from left to right. Alexis Gaumont, Emile Baudouin, and Marc-Andre Lapointe in the middle. Get to the receivers on the right-hand side after this play. Dupuis gets a snap. Looks to his right over the middle. Now almost intercepted. Jean-Z Alexis jumped in front of that pass.
Wow.
Was able to haul it in, though.
Jeansley Alexis had a chance to change the game right from the beginning. Just dropped out of his hands. That could have been a game changer, but 450 defense looking good. We got 3rd and long.
Yes, the receivers on the right-hand side. On the far right, it's Nicolas Jean-Jean Vallée. And line up on the inside as a slot defender is Jacob Dupuis. Dupuis on the outside and Jean-Jean Vallée on the inside. High snap. Dupuis brings it down. He goes to his right. He's going deep. He has a man open, and Dupuis! He bobbled it and out of bounds.
That was a great throw by Jesse Dupuis. drop from one of his receivers that could have been a game-changing play. But I want to talk about right now the rushing of Raf Morelli, who is putting a lot of pressure on Jesse right now, making him look a little bit uncomfortable. He could be a huge X factor in this game.
So 4th and long now, facing the Royaume Luminaire offense. So, Jeff, you agree with this now? It looks like they're going to keep their offense on the field. They're going to go for it. Do you agree with this?
I do. I think in Tier 1 you can't punt. Getting 10 yards, it's doable. They obviously need a great play, but it's hard to punt in the Division 1 games.
Well, here we go. Let's see if this decision is going to pay off. 4th and 10 right now. Royaume Luminaire has yet to get a yard in this contest. Dupuis flush to his right, caught by Jean-Jean Vallée, tackled about 2 yards shy of first down by Gomez. First down, 450 ballers.
Great tackle by AJ. He was 2 yards away from getting the first down. AJ made a great tackle to set the tone for this game for 450 right off the bat with a big stop.
So now 450 ballers take over the ball at about, I want to say, the 17-yard line. So huge opportunity for them. Let's see if they can capitalize. Jean-Z Alexi gets a snap. He goes to his right in the flats. He hits a man tackle right away. Emile Boydin with the tackle. We have
Alexi to Alexi. Jeansley has really improved his quarterback play throughout this season, playing in co-ed and playing in Tier 1. But look for Jared and Jeansley to do a lot of the double quarterback play to try and confuse the RL defense.
Jourdain Alexi with the catch, getting it from his family member. It's called the previous game in co-ed 1. There was a bunch of Alexis. There's a bunch of Alexis in this game as well.
A lot of Alexis all over the place.
Jeansley gets flushed to his left while he just shakes the rusher. Finally gets tackled, hauled down by Jean-Jean Vallée.
Rushing Jeansley Alexis is probably the worst nightmare of all rushers in FPF. If I even attempted to rush him, I think I would break both of my legs and ankles on the first play. So don't look for me to be doing that anytime soon.
That makes 2 of us. So pick up of about 9 on that rush right there. So the Alexis getting together, pardon me, one last time. Little last-minute instructions from the quarterback to receiver. Jeansley gets the ball. He goes to his right, a rocket pass to Gropini. Gets tackled after about a gain of maybe 1 or 2.
When you have the ability to rush the way Jeansley does, it opens up the offense in a way that is unusual for the top divisions in flag. Normally you have pocket passers in the top divisions in flag, but with Jeansley being so effective with his legs, it's going to be likely a long night for the RL defense if they don't figure that out shortly.
So 1st and goal now.
Looks like 1st and goal from about the 4-yard line.
3-yard line. The catch by Gropini gave his team a first down. Jeansley gets a snap. He goes to his left, now to his right. Man wide open in the back. Enzo caught. Touchdown, AJ. Gomez, a big grab right there, gives his team a 6-0 lead.
Great play by Jeansley, avoiding the rush. That's going to be something we're going to be talking about all day. Easy pitch and catch to AJ, 6-0, 450.
So 1-point convo attempt right here for the 450 ballers.
We have yet to see the double quarterback. Let's see if they put that into play on this convert.
Yeah, usually Jared Taylor ends up being the second quarterback on this offense. 450 ballers stick with just 1 QB. Pass to the back of the end zone. Caught. Jourdain Alexi. 7-0 lead. 450 ballers. Jeff, how do you like that first offensive drive by the team with the lead?
Jeansley looks very, very comfortable in the pocket right now. Full of confidence. If he's going to continue looking like that, it's going to be a very, very long afternoon for the RL guys. But let's see what Jesse Dupuis has in his bag. He's an experienced guy. I'm looking for him to march down the field now and get an equalizer.
So after the first series ended in 4-and-out, Royaume Luminaire tries for something better here in the second pass. Caught by Marc-Andre Lapointe. Shakes one tackle and another. Finally hauled down by Jared Taylor. But Lapointe able to pick up about 11 yards. Good for the first down.
Something I expected from the RL guys. Call a hook on your snapper to get an easy completion once you went 4 and out on your first drive. Get some momentum going, and RL could be cooking with gas right now.
So pick up of about actually 14 yards right there on that play. So good job by the veteran Lapointe. Able to break a couple of tackles there on that play. First down now for the RL offense. Dupuis gets the ball. He looks to his right. He throws at Lapointe again. Looks like he broke a tackle. No, stepped out of bounce, actually. So I believe that might be a first. No, it's about to pick up a 9 right there by Lapointe.
Nice connection with Lapointe again. It's a safety blanket. When he needs a play, he looks at Lapointe, who's usually open, as snappers normally are. And 9-yard gain, 2nd and 1.
Now, if you're Jesse Dupuis, what are you calling right here, Jeff? Are you going to take those shots at the end zone knowing that the first down is so close, or you just want to pick up the first right away?
I would probably take a shot here because he has another 2 downs to get that 1 yard. Let's see what he decides to do.
So Dupuis waits the snap. He gets it. Looks to his left. He goes there. Quick fire pass. Caught by Gomon, but a flag on the play here.
I think there was a soccer ball on the field.
Yeah, soccer ball came onto the field. So yeah,
that is an unfortunate situation for RL that had a big play, but looks like they're redoing the down.
Yeah, this championship matchup, all the finals actually taking place right here today at Stade Hebert. Unfortunately, there's soccer practices going on the neighboring field. So again, a ball inadvertently got kicked onto the field, so they're gonna have to redo that play.
Do we not have one of those partitions to help block the ball from coming in? I guess
I'm looking at the field on the far end. They have one. I'm not sure why there's not one here, but I guess not. There's actually one right in front of us, but that doesn't help the play on the opposite side of the field. By the way, redo a second down here.
If you look at AJ right now, he is right near the huddle trying to figure out what their play is.
Smart.
It's a veteran move on his end, going back to his team to let him know what he thinks is about to happen. It's a savvy vet move right there.
So 2nd and 1. Pass to the right-hand side of floater, caught by Jean-Jo Vallée. Was he out of bounds yet? He was out of bounds, so incomplete pass. 3rd and 1 coming up now.
Yeah, little footwork mistake by number 9. Number 9 and number 7. I think 7 is one of Jesse's brothers, but I'm just going to call them number 9 and number 7 the whole game. That's their new nicknames. And 9 was not really aware of where his footwork was, but 3rd and 1.
Number 9, yeah, Nicolas Jean-Jean Vallée.
Yeah, Nicolas, also known as number 9. Needs to be a little bit more aware of his footwork there, but I'm sure he'll make up for it.
So Dupuis gets the snap. He has Lapointe over the middle. He overshoots him.
A little bit of a floater there from Jesse.
Now, I think what we have right there, Lapointe was open, obviously, but then we had Jean-Jean Vallée. He was doing a post route in behind, and I think Dupuis was kind of caught in both minds right there. He wanted to throw short, and then he realized that the ball was coming out of his hands. I should go deep. Caused a bad throw.
Agreed. He was sort of caught in between the 2 reads and then floated one, but big 4th down here for the 450 defense. Can they get another stop?
What are you calling right here, though?
I'm calling a safe play to my snapper to get the first down.
Dupuis gets a snap. Goes to his right. Pass caught by Jean-Jo Vallée. Couldn't break the tackle by Nick Gomez.
And there he is. Vallée, also known as number 9, making a big play to get the first down.
So a clutch play right there by the receiver. So 1st and goal outside of the red zone. Again, if you're new to FPF here, if this is the first time you're watching, the red zone here in FPF starts at the 8-yard line. So 8 yards and in, that's considered red zone. Anything before that is not. So 1st and goal, but not in the red zone right now, is the RL offense.
Let's see who Jesse's looking for, his big red zone targets. Let's see which guy he chooses here.
Dupuis gets a snap. He looks to his left. He gets flushed to his right. He evades the sack by Morelli. Dupuis going to run. No, he ends up hitting the brakes. Has a man open in the back. It is okay.
That's
touchdown.
A flag. That is a touchdown from Marc-Andre Lapointe with a flag on AJ for sure for contact. So let's see if they decide to go for 2 from the 5 instead of the 10. But great play by Jesse Dupuis. escaping that rush and throwing the touchdown.
Yeah, he had to do it not once but twice there. The veteran quarterback, and again, having played against Jesse Dupuis, both you and myself, years past he'd run a lot. He'd run almost half the time. Now he's becoming more of a pocket passer, but he still has the wheels. He's able to show right there. He's still able to break free and have some creativity with his legs.
Yeah, it was a great play. He's an elusive quarterback, and it looks like they're going for 2
from the 5
from
yard
the
line.
5.
Yeah, the penalty going against Gomez. So usually it's 2 from the 10, but this time it'll be 2 from the 5 because of the 5 yard penalty. Bullet to the back of the end zone. Caught by Baudouin.
So that's an 8-7 lead for RL. Nice back of the end zone in from Baudouin, and now it's time for the RL defense to make a stand and see what they can do.
About 10 minutes remaining here in the first half. So it's 8-6 lead for Royaume Luminaire over the 450 Ballers. 8-7 lead here. Let's see now if the 450 Ballers can answer. Pass over the left side, caught by Paulin Rioux. It's tackled though immediately by Alexis Gaumont. So it's Paulin Rioux, and Jared Taylor, the receivers to the left of Alexis.
Surprised I haven't seen some of the double quarterback play yet, but let's see if that comes into play shortly.
Second down now. Second and about 4 for the 450 Ballers offense. So here comes Jared Taylor. He gets the handoff, and here comes the second QB. He ends up running it. Picks up enough for the first down and tackled by Emile Baudouin. Pick up of about 7 right there. So fresh set of downs for the 450 Ballers.
And there we see the double quarterback play. Jared on his own is an excellent quarterback. So they have 2 tremendous quarterbacks. Both can make plays with their legs and their arms. So it's very, very difficult to stop. We got a little note from the production booth. I won't say what it is, but we got it, Chief.
Taylor drops back again. Doesn't get the handout this time unless he's going deep. He has Grappini open on the sideline. Grappini, nice grab right there. Tackled by Baudouin at about the 8 yard line.
Great play from 450. Fake the handoff. A wheel from Grappini. And very, very impressed with this offense right now.
So first and goal now for the 450 Ballers. Again, just outside of the red zone. With 7.5 minutes
So
and 5 plays.
how many Dupuis are there on the RL team?
3.
3? Are there 3 of them here today or just 2? Or we think there are 3?
There's just 2.
Okay, the rusher,
Jimmy
number
Jacob
11.
and Jesse.
Jimmy, Jacob, and Jesse. Okay.
No, I'm wrong. No, there's 3. There's 3.
Yeah, I think the rusher looks like a
the
Dupuis.
Rusher. He's a Dupuis as well. There's 3 of them. Pass to the right side, caught by Grappini. Nudge out of bounce by Baudouin.
So we have number 11 is a Dupuis, number 1 is a Dupuis, and then number 7 is a... Okay, 3 Dupuis. So we're just going to say Dupuis to Dupuis because I am not smart enough to follow all of this Dupuis action.
Dupuis to Dupuis, Alexis to Alexis.
Yes. It's a big family matchup here.
There you go. There's AJ and his brother Nick too, so I mean, hey.
It's a family affair.
There you go, exactly. So ball out about the 4 yard line. Jared Taylor now in at quarterback. He gets a stab, bullet to the back of the end zone, intended for Alexi, knocked away. And so, how much of a difference does that make for this offense, Jeff? We see Jean-Zé Alexi could come in and play quarterback. Jared Taylor comes in to play quarterback. They even have AJ come in and run around and throw some passes as well. How diverse does it make an offense, the fact that you can have 3 players play the position?
Very diverse, very dynamic. All of them can use their arms and their legs. It looks like they bring Jared in when they want maybe a short red zone completion. But let's see what happens here.
Taylor, ball to the right-hand side. Oh, not able to hang on to it as he was falling out of bounds. It's AJ Gomez. So 4th down now here. Big 4th down.
Looks like they might be putting Jeansley back in for this 4th down. They can't run, obviously, because they're in the red zone. So let's see if they can come up with a passing play to convert for a touchdown.
So the ball again at the 4-yard line here. This is the biggest play so far of the game. What are you calling here on offense if you're Jeansley Alexi?
If I'm Jeansley, I'm going to be working AJ here. I might call just a hard goal line in. I have Grappini doing a back of the end zone sit and AJ running a big in, but let's see what happens.
Alexi passing the end zone, caught by Grappini, touchdown! Nick Grappini with the TD. And the 450 ballers retake the lead.
When you have the ability to escape the rush the way Jeansley does, it just makes playing offense very easy if you can throw the ball the way he does. So huge play from 450 ballers. Jeansley is a beast, and now they're going for 2.
You see it on the replay there. Grappini there beating the coverage. Beating that lane's coverage is so popular in the goal line. Able to get that ball and get his feet in bounce. Taylor back as the second quarterback. Alexi looking to keep it. He passes it, a blind pass backwards. See the official take a tumble. Taylor passes it back. Somehow Alexi still makes the grab. Going back and forth, 2 rushers. Passing it back in the end zone.
Wow.
Alexi.
What a play from the 450 ballers. Crazy throwbacks from the quarterbacks. Elusive play from Jeansley and Jared. Huge play. 2-point conversion. And it looks like it is 15-8 right now for the 450 ballers. 7-point lead with about 4 minutes left in the half.
Yeah. 4 minutes of 5 plays.
If I'm the RL offense right now, I'm trying to take the whole time off this clock to not give the ball back to the 450 guys, try and score with maybe a few plays left, and try to go into halftime tied. But let's see what they do.
So Dupuis leads his offense onto the field. They're looking to respond. Down, as you said, Jeff by 7. Dupuis gets the ball. He goes to his right, over the middle. Jean-Joe Vallée again. He's open.
I wonder if this Vallée is the brother or relative of Marc-André
Vallée.
The former rusher for this team. It wouldn't surprise me as this seems to be a real family
I think we're just going to assume yes. Let's just assume yes for...
Even though you know what happens when you assume, but I'm going to assume nonetheless. We're going to assume. 2nd and 1.
See, Nellis Jacobs is checked into the game now defensively for the 450 ballers. Pass on the right-hand side. Oh, Jean-Joe Vallée was open. That pass just a little off target.
So Jesse decided to take a shot there. Very tight window with Jeansley coming across to cut off that angle. But it's 3rd and 1 with about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the half.
Yep. So 3rd and 1 here. Tons of time remaining here, obviously, in the first half for Royaume Luminaire. So Dupuis awaits the snap. He gets it. He looks to his right. He goes there immediately to that point. First down. Oh, nice duck move, but a good tackle there by the Gomez brothers.
Yeah, safety blanket. Marc-André Lapointe, when we need a first down, we go to him. First down, RL, 2 minutes left in the half.
So as you said at the start of this drive, if you're RL, you want to take the time off the clock. And you see right now, they're in the huddle. They're taking the time. They're dialing up some plays, obviously. But again, you talked about you don't want to give the ball back to your opponents here with too much time left in the first half. So
Absolutely.
Smart move by the veteran team. Dupuis gets a snap. He goes to his left. Caught by Baudouin. Good tackle there, Jeansley Alexi.
Suffocating defense from Jeansley, but that ball still managed to be completed from Jesse to Emil. Looks like about 2nd and 3.
Yep. Second and 3, maybe even a long 2 here. So tons of options available for the RL offense.
Coming in on a minute left in the half. Again, if I'm the RL guys, I'm taking this all the way down and not leaving my opponents any plays left in this half.
So here we go. RL. Dupuis gets a snap, passes to the flash. Jean-Joe Vallée makes the grab, picks up the first down. So
great tackle.
They needed 2 yards. He got 3.
Perfect play. Great tackle by Nick Rizzo.
You have 1 minute now until 5 plays remaining here in the first half.
They're doing exactly as I thought they should be doing, which is milking this clock and trying to get that score before the end of the half.
These two offenses, the top two offenses in Tier 1. 450 ballers scoring 300 points. Royaume Luminaire 7 points behind with 292 in the regular season.
And I believe Jesse won the quarterback of the year.
Yep.
Well deserved. He's improving every season.
Dupuis, wobbler over the middle, that point with the catch there.
A little bit of a wobbler there, but still managed to get it completed.
And that's the thing with Dupuis. You're going to see that sometimes where he'll have those wobbly passes where he'll throw across his body or off his back foot, but they find their targets. And we have something's going on here. Not an argument, I believe. I think RL thought there should have been a call. Right there.
We have the sign from Alex Halowak. 5 plays left in the half. Let's see what both sides can do.
So now again, just shy of the red zone. The ball is at about the 8-yard line for RL. Obviously, they want to try to punch this ball into the end zone. Again, down by 7. 15-8 is the score right now in favor of the 450 ballers. Royaume Luminaire trying to get that ball past the goal line, looking to tie this game up or perhaps take a lead. Dupuis for fastball over the middle, caught by Baudouin. Are they ruling him in? No, they're saying he's down at about the 1-yard line, maybe 2.
Yeah, nice drag route from Baudouin. Raph Morelli was very close to getting that sack there. It was a real bang-bang play, but nice completion from Jesse to Emil, and it's second and either 1 or 2 right now.
Again, as you said, Jesse Dupuis in his office taking their time in the huddle. Obviously, the end result for them, they want to get that ball into the end zone. Let's see if they can do it right here. And the soccer ball comes onto the field again. A pretty accurate kick there by Jeans Lee.
Maybe Jeans Lee is obviously probably an amazing soccer player. Throw that in the mix.
Dupuis gets the snap now. Looks over the middle. Jean-Joe Vallée was open, but Dupuis mailed that pass a little too high.
I wonder if he decided to throw that ball away on purpose to give less plays for the 450 guys. I guess we'll never know, but that is possible.
And Jeff, obviously you played against both these teams, right? What makes the defense for the 450 ballers so special?
I mean, it's the athletes. They have Jared, they have Jeans Lee, they have AJ, they have an amazing rusher in Raph Morelli. They just have studs everywhere. They're dynamic. They shoot. They play man. They play zone. They can do it all. They're a very, very tough team on defense.
We know he gets a snap. He rolls to his right. A little shovel pass. Couple at point. Touchdown. Marc-Andre Lapointe brings his team within 1 now. They are down 15-14.
Great play from the RL guys. Just a quick slant from their snapper. It's almost uncoverable when done properly. Touchdown. And they are now down by 1.
Sometimes it's as simple as that, right? I mean, you have these long drawn out plays, thought out design. Sometimes it's as simple as a shovel pass, quick little flick of the wrist, and get it out as fast as you can.
It's the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. That's what I tell myself when sometimes I'm calling plays that make no sense. Let's just keep it simple. Sometimes the simplest play is the best play.
So RL going for the 2-point conversion here. So far in the postseason, they are. Pardon, in the regular season, they were 2 for 11. Sorry, in the postseason, 2 for 11, going for 2. Dupuis, he avoids the sack, gets the ball off. It's knocked down by Taylor.
Ooh, Jared almost caught that and ran it back for 2. He had a lot of green space there moving forward, but drop from Jared and still remains a 1-point lead for the Ballers.
So 15-14 lead for the 450 Ballers.
I'm not sure. How many plays do we have left now? I think it's 2 or 3 maybe. I guess we'll ask one of the refs as they come by, but let's see what the 450 guys decide to do here.
So Ginsley Alexi back at quarterback. He gets a snap. He rolls to his right. Throws across his body to the left. Poulain Ryu, big catch there right at midfield.
Great
So
play.
big pick up there.
They got about half the field, and we're going to find out how many plays there are left. There is, looks like 1 play left. There is 1 play remaining in this half.
So final play here. So we see right now what the RL defense is doing. They're just dropping everybody pretty much back at the goal line, which makes sense, obviously. But and this is where the size and the athleticism of the 450 Ballers come in, especially with Taylor, Gropini, and Gomez, pardon me. The jump ball ability of these receivers.
Look for Jared Taylor to make a head-topping play here.
So let's see. Pass the end zone. It's intercepted by Baudouin. And he gets tackled. So Emile Baudouin with the INT. A little bit of trash talking there between Jourdain, Lexi, and Baudouin.
A little bit of a physical play there.
Yeah, that tackle was kind of hard, yeah.
I think these teams are looking to get inside each other's heads with a little bit of some physical play. But great first half from the Ballers in RL.
Definitely. So we see right now, obviously, the 450 Ballers up by 1, up 15-14. If you're the 450 Ballers, how do you kind of keep your foot on the gas? You had a big lead. You gave up that late touchdown, but you can make the argument they've been the better team so far in the first half. What do they need to do in the second to come out of here with the W?
I'm not changing much on either side of the ball on either team. I think they're both playing good offense, both playing good defense. It was a timing issue in the first half that RL played the clock perfectly. Even though they had that 4 and out to start the game, they managed to get the ball back and score, leaving the 450 guys very few plays. So it's essentially a tie game. I believe 450 is starting with the ball in the second half. So look for them to come out, score right away, and try to get another stop to change the momentum of this game back in their favor.
And we've seen switching sides, obviously, Royaume Luminaire, they started off 4 and out, right? That's not how you want to start a championship game. They were down, they came back. Now they're down by 1. They got the interception to end the first half, so they have a bit of momentum on their side. How do they keep that up in the second half?
Exactly. They're going to start out on defense, which actually I think is the strong suit of their team. Yep. I think they're more of a defensive team than an offensive team. They have great players on defense. Look for Jesse Dupuis or Alexis Gaumont to shoot some coverages and possibly get a pick to change the game and keep the momentum on the RL side in the second half.
Yeah, RL with the 4th-ranked defense in Tier 1, so let's see if that unit can make a stop for them. Second half is going to come up in just a few moments. He's Jeff Rosenblatt. I'm Brent Bakken. Fantastic game so far in the Tier 1 championship. So I may have spoke too soon, so obviously both teams are still huddled up. They're still talking, so yeah, so fantastic game so far. We've seen a lot of big performances. Obviously, we've seen the dual quarterback play of Jared Taylor, Ginsley Alexi. Let's talk about them for a second and compare them to Jesse Dupuis. What do you like so far, or what are you seeing from the quarterbacks?
I like what Jesse's doing. Besides that first 4 and out, I think he has a lot of presence in the pocket. I think he seems cool, calm, and collected. He's a veteran. He knows what to do. And from the other side, there was actually not as much double quarterback as I thought there was going to be. A lot of Ginsley doing some solo quarterbacking, but let's look for some more double quarterback in the second half.
All right, there you go. So the second half has been whistled in. We are about to start. Again, 450 Ballers. They started on defense, so they're going to start the second half with the ball on offense.
I wouldn't be surprised if they took a shot first play. AJ Gomes has not been as involved in the offense as I thought he would be. Look for maybe them taking a shot to AJ one of these first plays.
Again, as I said, this is the rubber match between these two teams, pardon me. So Leslie gets the snap to start the second half. He throws it. Jourdain Lexi with the catch. Good tackle there by Gaumont. Pickup of about 8, maybe 9 yards on first down. Setting up now second down and short. So they said the 450 Ballers they lost the first game, but then they won the second just a week ago. Obviously, they're looking for some of that momentum to carry over here today as they look for the championship.
And again, not to keep repeating myself, but when you have the elusiveness of Jeansley Alexis being able to avoid the rush the way he does, it just makes it very hard for the defense to stay in coverage for so long.
Leslie gets a snap on second down. He goes deep. Nice catch by Gropini. Can he get into the end zone? Gets tackled by Baudouin about the 5-yard line. So, Jeff, it seems to be that Nick Gropini, he's kind of the guy, he gets lost in coverage, and he's just finding an opening in his zone defense, and he's just hanging out about 12 to 15 yards downfield on the sideline.
Nick Cabrini is a young stud. He may not be as well known as AJ and Jared, but Nick Cabrini is a stud nonetheless, and you cannot forget about him in coverage because he will burn you as he has been doing so far in this game, being possibly the MVP on offense right now for the 450 ballers.
So Gropini gets the ball down. Officially, they're marking it down at about the 6, maybe may want to say 6.5-yard line. So it's first and goal in the red zone now for the 450 ballers. Can they capitalize? Let's find out. Alexi gets a snap. He goes to his left. He's going to run. He's still running. He gets tackled by Gaumont. They're calling him down at about the 2-yard line.
I guess they must have been outside the red zone to make that rushing play count. We thought they were maybe inside, but they were definitely outside.
Say red zone, but okay, I guess not.
So big play by Jeansley. Now it's 2nd and 1. 2nd and goal from the 1, and they have all of their options available to them. Let's see what they decide to do.
Yeah, they have all their options. They have all their timeouts. So they're going to be going trips right. So it's Taylor, Gomez, and Gropini lined up in a stack formation on the right. Alexi gets a snap. He looks to his left. Yes, Poulet. Rio pass to the back of the end zone to Taylor. He catches it. Touchdown.
What a catch from Jared in the back of the end zone, and had the awareness to get his two feet in. Great play from Jared. Nice no-look pass from Jeansley. Touchdown, 4-5-0.
Successful first drive of the second half for the 450 Bullets. Jared Taylor punching it into the end zone.
A lot of athletes on this 450 team. They can go anywhere with the ball. It's going to be an exciting second half. Let's see what the RL team has as a response.
So 450 Ballers going for the 2-point convo here.
Jared lined up as quarterback. Jeansley coming in the back.
He goes in motion.
Fake the handoff to Jeansley.
Taylor, the pump fake right there. Almost fell down himself. Passing in.
Oh!
Gomez for the 2-point convo.
This 450 team is playing backyard football. Jared Jeansley disguising the quarterback play, throwing it up to AJ, making a tremendous catch. Momentum back on the 450 side. I think we're going to have an amazing second half here, ladies and gentlemen.
23-14 lead now for the 450 Ballers. And they're in full control of this contest. Can Royaume Luminaire respond?
That was a serious play for serious players.
Dupuis gets a snap now. Avoids a sack. Caught by Gaumont. Shakes a tackle. Gaumont driving to the end zone. Gets stopped by Taylor at about what call it maybe the 6-yard line.
Amazing response from the RL guys. That's exactly what they needed. Looks like it's 1st and goal from the 1 or 2 yard line right now. 38-yard play to start their drive.
So a huge catch there by Dupuis. And that ball hung in the air. Looked like it was almost for too long.
Ralph Morelli has been so close to making a game-changing player. He's just missing the flag from the elusive Jesse Dupuis.
And for the third time, now the soccer ball comes
Another soccer ball situation.
And Dan Lazera, the regular starting quarterback for 450 Ballers, he's injured for the year. He kicked that ball pretty hard. He ends up hitting somebody in the head. Dupuis passed it in zone, caught by Baudouin. Touchdown!
Emile Baudouin is a stud.
He's clutch.
There's nothing else to say about EB is a stud. And we have another soccer ball on the field. This is starting to make me a little bit agitated. I'm going to have to go talk to these soccer players and tell them, keep the damn ball off our field. Thank you.
So now RL going for the 2-point convo here. So you see Jerry Taylor giving some last-minute instructions to Nellis Jacobs, so Jeansley Alexi. It was almost the fourth time the soccer ball came out to the field. So Dupuis now waiting for the snap. Down by 3, trying to make it a 1-point game. He gets it, looks to his left. He throws a bullet over there to the hands of Lapointe.
Is the score 23? Is this score correct? 23-20?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, it's 23-20 for the Ballers. They have the hammer. They're up by 3 with the ball. If they score, it becomes a 2-possession game. Let's see if they can put the hammer down.
So Alexi getting a sip of water there. Yeah, his teammate from the IG team, Jerry both giving his quarterback a little bit of water to start this drive. The IG team losing the co-ed 1 final. About half an hour ago, pass over the middle. Jordan Alexi with the catch, tackled by Jesse Dupuis.
We have a special guest, Mo Khan, telling us there's 15 minutes left in the half. Do you want to say hello to any of your admirers on the YouTube podcast?
He has no admirers.
No.
He said no.
Because he has none. That
But
makes
the
sense.
legend Mo Khan is in the building.
Legend
Let
in
that
his
be
own
known
mind.
to all of the FPF world.
So second down now on the boat.
Also standing
A
next
long
to Iggy Magnets, who is, I think he was in about 8 finals this tier. Ooh.
And that pass over the middle, dropped by Gomez.
It's a tough pass from Jeansley to AJ. It would have been an incredible catch if he made it. But it's looks like about 3rd and a long 3.
Alexi touching his chest, saying it was his fault. It was a bad pass. Throwing his sidearm. I mean, the fact that he got this is pretty impressive, but again, just a little too out of the reach of his receiver. So again, yeah, third and a long 3 right here. So you have to see what Alexi has up his sleeve. You have to wonder if he's going to decide to take off and run here. Alexi gets a snap. He looks to his left. He runs to his right. Thought about throwing, ends up running. First down.
That is a first down from Jeansley. Amazing rush from Jeansley Alexis to get the first down. 450 Ballers moving the ball.
He needed about 3.5 yards. He picked up 5 on that scamper right there. As we talked about earlier, Alexi replacing Dan Lazara. Lazara back in week 4 ended up tearing a bicep and a throwing arm. So his season was cut short after 3 games. He had 19 touchdowns. Did the Hall of Famer, but again, an injury ending his season. But if you're the 450 Ballers, you can't complain about the replacement Jeansley Alexi, even along with Jerry Taylor as well. Both have been phenomenal at the quarterback position. Now they're both back at the quarterback position. Alexi over to Taylor to his left. Taylor now thinking about running, and he's going to take off. Goes to his left now. Ends up backpedaling out of bounds, tackled by Marc-Andre Lapointe. Penalty, though, on the play.
I think they're saying because Jeansley ran the previous play, because Jeansley threw it back to Jared and then he ran, that's considered a run play.
Considered a run, yeah. And yeah.
Yes, so
Exactly,
we have a confirmation that was 2 runs in a row. So it's a penalty on the 450 Ballers. I believe it's just a loss of down.
Yeah, well, that's a red call. So yeah, that counts as an incomplete pass, basically.
Exactly.
But it's a red call. Even though it's 2 different players that ran, it's still running 2 plays in a row, which you can't do in FPF.
Correct. So it's a loss of down, 2nd and 10.
Alexi now waiting to snap. He gets it. He's looking to his left. Gets flushed over there. Pass caught on the sideline. Inbounds. Poulain Ryu, big grab.
Nice catch from Ryu. Ryu, maybe a little bit more of an unknown guy, but he is making a huge impact in this game so far. Almost like a safety blanket for Jeansley. He seems to be always open. Big play, first down, 450.
So let's see what the 450 ballers come out of here now after the huddle, what they have up their sleeve. Alexi gets a snap. He looks to his right, now goes to his left, now back to his right again. Jordan Alexi is open. He's calling for it. Two receivers open on the left. Alexi still walking around with it. Caught by Grappini. Touchdown. Blowing coverage there by RL. Leads to a touchdown by Grappini.
Did you see what Jeansley just did? I think he ran around for about 17 seconds, making it absolutely impossible to stay in coverage for the defense. Touchdown, 450. So they're up by 9.
Yeah, 29-20 right now. And that's just the athleticism and the agility that Alexi brings to the lineup. 10 minutes.
We got the word from Alex. There's 10 minutes left in this half.
But just the fact that, as you talked about, Jeff, he's able to just scramble around and not just keep plays alive, but buy time for his receivers to get open. We saw a second defender basically trying to help out the rusher coming down, but the problem with doing that is you then leave a receiver wide open, as was Grappini, hence the touchdown.
Exactly.
2-point combo here for the 450 ballers. Taylor fakes the handoff, still with the ball. No one's coming at him. And he pulled the Joe Burrow right there. He was looking to throw the ball and just fell out of his hand.
Little mishap from JT, but they're still up 2 possessions right now. 10 minutes left in this ball game. So if I'm RL, I need to score and then probably go for that onside kick right away.
Yeah, luckily though for Taylor, didn't end up being like a Joe Burrow type of situation where he had the injured wrist and now he's out for the year.
No.
Although I will say I bet against the Bengals last Monday in Survivor and they ended up beating the Jaguars, but I'm not bitter about that at all.
No, you don't sound bitter about it.
Not at all. Not at all. When you're in the final 12 of Survivor, and anyways. Yeah. New drive here for RL. Let's see if they could make something of it. He's going to Gamal. Gamal's open. Touchdown, Royaume Luminaire.
RL. Are they going to go for the onside kick right now?
And Jeff, you know what I'll tell you right here? That's the second time we've seen Gamal get open deep on the left-hand side and made a big play. This time, though, for a touchdown.
He is one of my X factors in this game. Alexi Gamal is a stud on offense and defense. Great pass from Jesse. They are now down by 3.
So 29-26 right now.
And it looks like they're not going for the onside kick just yet. They're going to try and make it a 1 or 2 point game and then try and play defense.
And Jeff, I think I was going to ask you, but I think that makes sense, right? You're only down by 3. There's more than 8 minutes remaining. I think it's the right call. What do you think?
I don't mind the call. I think it could have gone either way, but let's see how they do on their next defensive possession.
Dupuy gets a snap. He looks to his left. Throws it there, and it's picked off. Gomez with the interception. 2-point convo is no good. So it's going to stay a 3-point lead right now for the 450 ballers, up 29-26.
And that was actually a very key convert because had they gotten it, it wouldn't make their next score by 450 an automatic 2-possession game. But now, if 450 scores right now, they're going to be up by 9 once again without even needing to attempt the convert. So let's see what happens. Obviously, this is a pivotal drive in this Tier 1 finals.
So Alexi now leads his offense onto the field. Let's see what he has up his sleeve here to start this drive. He looks to his left. He ends up throwing it deep. It's up in the air. Taylor's open.
Oh, my God. Touchdown, 450. Jared Taylor, Jeansley Alexis. How do you stop these two? The answer is you do not. You can only hope to contain them.
Jared Taylor getting open deep. He basically answered what Gamal did on the previous drive for RL. And if you're Royaume Luminaire, I mean, we talked about how good the defense is, right, Jeff? But I mean, they have a lot of blown coverages.
That was very surprising. The RL defense has not been what I think it's normally been. Or maybe is it just that the 450 ballers on offense are too dominant? Not sure, but they're up by 9 points. Let's see if they can get this convert.
Could be a case of column A, a little bit of column B as well. Alexi gets the handoff from Taylor. Alexi going to his left now, thinking about throwing. He puts it up to the back of the end zone. Overshoots Jordan Alexi, who was wide open.
Just missed the throw, but again, they're up by 9, so it's 2 possessions. Now I would say certainly if RL scores here, they're going to have to go for the onside kick. There's about 6 minutes left in this game. Let me see if Raf Morelli can make an impact play rushing on defense right now. He's been so close the whole game. Let's see what happens.
Jesse Dupuis now. He needs to get an answer for his team.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can do it. Dupuis floats to his right, caught by Jean-Jean Vallée.
Morelli very close there right now. Brent, let me ask you a question. If you had to make a prediction on the finals MVP right now, who would it be for you?
I want to say Jared Taylor.
I think, to me, it's got to be Jeansley or Jared. I agree. It's one of those two. They both had an outstanding game, but
I mean, this is provided, obviously, 450
providing
ballers
450 wins. Correct.
Win, right?
And don't count out the RL guys.
Nope.
These are veteran guys. You never know what can happen to end this game.
Dupuis gets a snap. Second and about 2, and that pass falls incomplete.
Like we discussed, big play there by Raf Morelli, putting a lot of pressure on Jesse.
And I tell you what, I think the 450 ballers right now, I think they think it should have been an intentional grounding penalty right there because there was no receivers in the area.
I agree. That definitely could have been called intentional grounding. The refs decided to let it go. It looks like it's third and about 3. Let's see what the RL guys have.
A catch there.
Easy pitch and catch, Dupuis to Dupuis. First down. I'm going to make a prediction, Brent, that the RL guys are going to score. They're going to go for the onside kick. But then I'm not sure if they're going to complete that. I guess we're going to have to wait and see.
Looking at how both teams got to this point, the 450 ballers, they beat Bless in the divisional round. Then they beat the cat-friendly Braves. And as we talked about last Sunday, they beat Royaume Luminaire. We'll get to their path in a second. Pass to the right-hand side, Jean-Jean Vallée with the catch. Pickup of about, let's call it 5 yards on that play.
Yeah, nice play. Patented no-look pass from Jesse Dupuis. Under 5 minutes left in this ball game. It's going to be an exciting ending.
Royaume Luminaire, they finished with the second seed in the Tier A standing, so they had a first-round bye. They beat the Maroons 2.0, 34-12. In the quarterfinals, again, they lost to the 450 ballers, but then they rebounded to keep their championship dreams alive by beating the cat-friendly Braves Monday night in St. Laurent. And that pass goes in the end zone, out of play. It's funny, I tell you, Jeff, I mean, obviously, you've played on a lot of teams, myself included, but the fluidity of rosters here in FPF, right? I mean, you look at AJ and Nick, right? They played with Royaume Luminaire. I mean, at the time they were called Urgence Medic. That was last winter. They won the Division II championship together, right? So there's a lot of insider knowledge, if you will, between both of these teams.
Definitely a lot of familiarity here.
Yep. So that point makes the catch. He gets knocked down.
Touchdown!
Touchdown!
RL. They are definitely going for the onside kick.
So it's a 3-point game right now. 35-32 lead for the 450 ballers. But as you mentioned, Jeff, onside kick attempt right here for onside pass, I should say, attempt here for Royaume Luminaire.
I don't want to be that guy, but I'm going to say it. I think this play is going to decide the game.
That's a hot take?
That's a hot take. What are they going to call is the question. Are they going to call a big in from Vallée? Are they going to call a go route for Gaumont? Are they going to call maybe an in from Baudouin? Maybe a go from Dupuis to Dupuis? What are they going to call? Exciting play coming up. The determinant play of the game. What are we going to see from the RL offense?
So we see that point there, rough and tumble touchdown. His third TD of the game.
He's a player. He is a player, as we say.
And you know when there's physicality involved, I mean, usually he's the one dishing it out, but he can take it as well. You got to give him credit.
He can dish it. He can take it. He's a tough guy playing flag where there's no contact, but there's a little bit of contact. What are the RL guys going to do?
There's more contact than you would think.
Yeah, I mean, Division I, you got to let a little bit go. These are football players.
So now it's the onside pass attempt again if Royaume Luminaire is able to convert
the
ball. That point back is the second quarterback here. There's a pass over the middle. Oh, Gaumont can't make the catch. It's knocked down Jordan Alexi with the pass deflection. So now what's going to happen is the 450 ballers are going to get the ball at the Royaume Luminaire 5-yard line here. And they could potentially ice this game. with just inside of 3 minutes remaining.
I'm actually surprised that they did a throwback because I think Jesse is really by far the number one quarterback on this team. They don't really have an amazing second option, but they decided to do the throwback. It didn't work, and now 450 is in position to close out this game with a touchdown. Will they do it, or will the RL defense come up with a huge stop? Let's find out.
Taylor and Palerio to the left, Gropini and Gomez to the right. Alexi goes to his left. Still running around looking for someone to get open. Now goes to his right. He's still rolling around. Pass back. It's not flag on the play, though.
He threw over the line.
Wow. He was past the line of scrimmage when he threw, so that's a flag on 450. But almost an amazing diving interception from Emile Baudouin, EB, the superstar.
So you see right here on the replay. So, yeah, Emile Baudouin with a good pass deflection here. But, again, Alexi had that pass. He was over the line of scrimmage.
I want to say I love Emile Baudouin. He is a stud, not that well known, but this guy can play ball, tough as nails.
He's simply
Great
clutch.
play.
I mean, he's one of those players, Jeff, that the bigger the game, the more he steps up. I had a chance. I wrote the preview article for this contest, and I actually talked about Baudouin. One of the unsung heroes of this team is just when you need to play.
Absolutely.
When Jesse Dupree needs to play, and even on defense, you need to play right there. You put Baudouin in.
There might be illegal contact on the play.
Emile Baudouin, I agree with you. He is a baller. He makes plays. I don't know if they stopped the clock because there's about 1 minute left in this game. But if they stop the time for this comment, maybe there's 2 minutes left in this game. There's a big conference here.
It might be illegal contact against the defense. Obviously, that'll.
So maybe it's offsetting penalties, throwing ahead of the line and contact.
Offsetting penalties.
Yep, offsetting penalties. That's it. You're right.
First down. We're going to find out how much time is left in this game. There's 2 minutes left in this game.
Plays.
First down. Yes, we have first down repeated. Exactly. Yeah. Contact and illegal forward pass, offsetting penalties. Repeat first down. And there is, I believe they're adding a minute to this game. Yeah. There is 2 minutes left in the contest. Till 5 plays.
So the ball, again, at the 5-yard line here. Unless he gets a snap, he looks to his right, and he goes there. Grappini, catch. He got tackled at the 1-yard line, though.
Wow. So Grappini does not get into the end zone. It's second and goal from the half-inch line.
So 1 minute now.
And now there's 1 minute left in the game. Till 5 plays, correct.
Yeah, and FBF, what we have is, in both halves, we have 5 untimed plays at the end of the first half, 5 untimed plays at the end of the second half.
Are you surprised that Nick Grappini has been open so much in this game? Grappini is a stud. Seems like they're forgetting about him a little bit. He seems to be always open.
The second down now. Unless he gets a snap. Rolls to his left. Now going to his right. There's a man open over the middle. He tosses back in his zone. Jordan Alexi, touchdown.
Alexi to essentially close out this game. The Alexis are unstoppable.
So Jordan Alexi, big grab there, makes it a 41-32 lead.
We're having a tough conversation about the MVP debate. Is it Jeans Lee?
And so
is it Jared?
So what's happening actually right now, Jeff, is Royaume Luminaire gave up the 2-point conversion.
Yes.
So now the lead is stretched out to 43-32.
There are 5 plays left in this game. The Ballers are up by, are they up by 11 right now? I'm not sure how RL can make a comeback at this point.
They're up by 11. Dupree gets the ball. He goes deep. The man open. Jacobs comes over and knocks it down.
I have Iggy Magnets with me coming into the booth. Iggy, if you had to decide between Jared and Jeans Lee for the MVP of this game, who are you taking?
Oh man, that's really close. I'm gonna let the scorekeeper decide. But both had great games for sure.
It's a tough game. I see Mo Khan in the distance. Does he want to weigh in on the MVP debate? I don't think he does. God, if I had to give a nod, who are you leaning to? Is it Jeans Lee or Jared?
I mean, listen, if you win a championship, both for quarterbacks, you have to give it to the guy who started the game, who's throwing more touchdown passes, and that's obviously Jeans Lee Alexi. Dupuy looking to throw a touchdown pass.
Oh no!
Touchdown, Jared
Did
Taylor!
not cement Jared Taylor as the MVP of this game. It just might have. It just may have cemented him as the MVP of this game. Jared Taylor. Oh, this is a tough one. I don't even know what to do.
And that will do it.
President Rob Campana is going to have a tough decision to make here on who is the MVP of this game. Both had tremendous games. And $450, congratulations. This was a great win for them. They deserved it. A very impressive win.
The final score of 43-32. Victory for the 450 Ballers over Royaume Luminaire. And the 450 Ballers are your Tier 1 division champions.
Quarterback controversy now.
We have a lot of the FPF staff around us saying that with that last pick six, maybe Jared Taylor's the MVP. But I got to tell you, Jeans Lee had such an incredible game. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a co-MVP situation. That's how good both of these guys played in this
Taylor
game.
has 3 touchdowns, right? He has 2 as a receiver, and now the pick 6. So I mean, you could definitely make that argument for him. But again, Jeans Lee Alexi as well. He's phenomenal.
All right, we're turning to the webcam mic now. Okay.
All right, guys, I'm down on the field with the recently crowned Tier 1 champions. Come a little bit closer, guys. So I'll present the Tier 1 Championship Trophy Fall 2023 FPF Cup to the captain of the team, the injured Dan Lazara. And for the finals MVP plaque goes to Jared Taylor. Jared, let me get a word here. Jared, let me get a word. All right, so just quickly, Jared, we saw this team, early in the season, you lose Dan Lazara at QB. John Slee steps in, you step in, you guys have, a two-headed monster. Talk to us a little bit about how this offense came together and how you guys ended up on top.
Honestly, all thanks to Khalil. He asked me to come join after game 3 and shit like that. The team implemented me into the offense. And, look at that. Of course we're winning, Of course we're going to win, bro. So it was a little twist on flag that we did this year, a bunch of RPOs and shit. So it's pretty cool.
And talk to us about that toe tap catch in the back corner of the end zone. Very Santonio Holmes-esque.
Very Jared Taylor-esque.
Okay, thanks, guys. Back to you.
Well, they just announced the MVP of this game, Jared Taylor. Not surprising. Jared has been a stud in this league for years. Guy I played with for many seasons. He's a go-to guy for me. I've thrown him many touchdowns. He's a class act all the way, quarterback, receiver, defender. Congrats to Jared Taylor. Well deserved.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, listen, the versatility he's shown all season, right? As a quarterback, as a receiver, as a defender, even as a bit of a running back, if you will, right? I mean, listen, he could do it all, and obviously he gets the MVP. And congratulations to 3 players on the team, right? 450 Ballers is Alex Poulin, Ryu, Nellis Jacobs, Jordan Alexi. For them, it's their first championship. So that for those guys winning a trophy here today, that brings the total to 16 championships in total for this 450 Baller squad.
Well deserved. It was a great game all the way around. 450 Ballers with that dynamic, explosive offense. Not surprised to see them get the victory. It was a hard-fought game from RL. They're a great team. I'm sure they're going to be back, obviously, 100%. But the game had everything as expected. Had they converted that onside kick, would have been a new game. Great defensive play from 450. They came out with the victory and just a great Tier 1 finals overall.
I mean, switching sides now, obviously, for Royaume Luminaire. They're a veteran squad. They've won championships. They've lost championships. I imagine they're going to be back in contention next year. probably in the winter season playing Division 1, I imagine.
They'll definitely be in Division 1. This is a Division 1 team. They're probably going to add a few pieces because there's some cap issues during the Fall Cup, but they're a strong Division 1 team, and look forward to seeing them and playing against them. And
with the 450 Ballers, I mean, do we have that QB controversy now? Maybe they kick aside Dan Lazaro. They got Ginsley Alexi, perhaps?
Dan Lazaro, watch out for your starting job. You got 2 guys gunning for you. When you get healthy, which we hope is quick because you're my guy, we're going to see what happens with all these guys moving forward.
All right, so there you go. So for Jeff Rosenblatt, I'm Brent Balkin saying thanks for tuning in to the Tier 1 Championship. The 450 Ballers are your Tier 1 champs. We'll see you next time.